Hey guys, how's it going? Matthew Kadish here, author of the Earthman Jack Space Saga and editor-in-chief at dailygeekery.com, the internet's #1 news site for everything that I like. And today we're coming at you with an update on some exciting news, which is writer-director Taika Waititi is set to direct the next Thor movie, Thor 4. That's right, people. Thor is being included in Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is really exciting. Basically, we're going to be getting a Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which Thor is going to be involved in, and I can only imagine that's going to branch off into the next Thor film. And Taika Waititi, he's a very talented filmmaker. I really like him a lot. I was a big fan of What We Do in the Shadows, which is his vampire mockumentary. It was absolutely brilliant. It was very funny. His involvement with the TV show kind of continues that. There's a What We Do in the Shadows series on FX, which is just as funny as the movie and very well done. I really liked Thor Ragnarok. I didn't think it was a great comic book movie necessarily, but it was certainly entertaining. It was very funny, and it handled the characters well. And visually, Waititi is very much impressive. I thought Thor Ragnarok was just very fun, especially after the kind of two very somber entries into that character's series with Thor and Thor 2. But this is both good and bad news. And it's good news because, yay, we're getting another Thor movie. Chris Hemsworth is coming back. He's going to reprise his role. He's probably not going to be fat anymore if he is fat. Let me just tell you, I would love that. Fat represent. But, dad bods aside, Thor is coming back. He's going to be part of this new phase. He's not going anywhere, unlike Tony Stark and Captain America. But the bad news on this front is that Taika was going to be directing a live-action version of Akira, basically adapting the classic anime, into a big-budget live-action film. And because of his involvement with Thor, from what I understand, the development of Akira, the creating of the script was taking longer than they thought. So he committed to Thor 4, and that means that Akira is going to be pushed back. Warner Brothers still wants to make Akira with Taika, but because of his commitment to Thor 4, they have to kind of delay Akira until he's done with this movie. So that's a little bit of bad news if you're like a big anime fan, but if he can really knock it out of the park with Thor, then Taika Waititi is definitely going to do a really good job with Akira as well. So I'm really excited to see that movie when it gets around to it. But in addition to all this, also keep in mind that Taika Waititi is one of the directors on Star Wars Mandalorian, the Star Wars TV show for Disney+. So he's also kind of contributing to that as well. So he's got his hands in a lot of different pies. He's in Marvel, he's in Star Wars, and he's also with Warner Brothers and Fox doing some really cool things. So I'm excited to see what he's going to come up with, not only for Akira and The Mandalorian, but for what he's going to do with the next Thor movie. Because, where do you go with Thor? He's going to be prancing around with the Guardians of the Galaxy for at least one movie. And then, he's kind of given up on the whole King of Asgard thing. So I'm wondering where you go from there. And it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with and if it's, fun or funny or not. So what do you guys think of this? Are you excited that Taika Waititi is returning to Thor? Do you think he's going to be a lot like James Gunn is for Guardians of the Galaxy, where he's just going to be the master of the Thor mythos going forward in the MCU? Or, did you like Thor Ragnarok? Do you think he's going to drop the ball on this again in terms of the story, or is he going to, improve on what came before? I'd really like to know your thoughts on this. So subscribe to my channel. Be sure to leave a comment, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.